Welcome to Presales for Burst Protocol. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So right now, Gamer's Choice is setting up for pre-sales. Discount code IMCO40 is going to save you on your purchase over here. You're going to get the chance to see Starlights, the whole kit and caboodle of things that you can expect to be rolling out from this set. But I'm not going to be here to cover that tonight, so this is please check them out, discount code IMCO40. Now, we do have Kongs over here. I actually wanted to talk a lot about the early pre-sale prices that you're seeing here. So, interestingly enough, they had this Spriggan deck core, which was basically 3 Albaz, 3 Incredible Ecclesia, 3 kit, which, by the way, that's 9 secret rares wrapped up in a nice little box for you. And yes, it is kind of expensive, but it's been happening. Now, your Starlight rares. Crowns completely got cratered off of the market at 300 for Starlights. That's nuts. Fallen of Albaz, or the Fallen of the White Dragon, these got cratered off the market at 300 each, which is insane. The Incredible Ecclesias right now, or the Ecclesia Synchros, came in at 220, which wasn't too bad for the Starlight. The thing is, this is a one-of, so fluctuation and things will rotate here. Oh, also, a little shout out here to Kongs. If you're worried about paying tariffs, no, everything is included in the price. So if you're sitting here, you're like, well, why are these so high? It covers import fees, it covers all of the craziness that comes with this. They pay for everything up front. So I want to throw that out to you, for those of you that want to pick up stuff from this set, that's all included within the price. Elven Notes deck cores, 205. This gets you everything, which if you are looking forward to playing this deck, it's actually pretty strong. The Twins, 190. This card is very, very strong. Spenta coming in at 176 for the Starlight rare. Stardust Assault Mode at 147. The Radiant Typhoon, the Sea Spear coming in at 117. Diana and Lucinia both coming in at 117. Looks like Spriggan's Kit's coming in at 103. Invoke Magistus at 103. 103 on the Evening Star, and the Rocket Loader at 88. I'm actually kind of curious to see how that's going to hold up. And then, of course, the Exosister Carmel completely wiped out at $88. Let's call it what it is at this point in time. That's going to be a gorgeous looking Starlight rare. I know a lot of people are going to be very excited to get that. Boral Shroud, 88 for the Starlight. That's going to look nice. Forbidden Crowns at $88 a piece. I can tell you that a lot of Forbidden Crowns have already sold here. This is the hottest card in the set. Are we expecting this to, be $40, $50? No. OCG has already proven results to us on this card. This card is very crazy for the offensive and the defensive capabilities that the card gives to you. And realistically, it is the new staple. And obviously, you get 3 to 4 of these per case. And you're basically getting these for the cost of the boxes. So that's interestingly enough. The Fallen of the White Dragon himself also at 81. So here's the problem with Fallen of the Dragon. This card is a 2-of. Problem is every branded player is going to have to pick up 2 of these. Every Draco Tail player is going to need to go pick up 2 of these. Why does Draco Tail want to play it? Well, suddenly, when I can beam this out, bring out an Ecclesia, make a synchro that is able to bring out other bits and pieces on the combo lines to be able to work with, there's something to be said about that. So a little bit of a heads up with that. Elven Note Seraphim coming in at 74 for Starlight rare. Non-Finito coming in at 74. Now Mercurium Starlight's coming in at 74s. The reality of Mercurium right now, at least for the Starlight rare, or this card in general, we don't know how good this card is going to crack open the meta. What we do know about this card is it literally gives you access to any one monster. And we have seen in the past that typically when you get access to any particular monster within your arsenal of choices that you can have, you can do some things. I've already seen this bridge into Full Malice combo. So there are little interactions with it that are pretty good. Ripper M coming in 74, Sharis coming in at 59. To the people that just need to pick up one copy of this for Draco Tail, not too bad. The Topological Blaster Dragon, 59. Hey, look, it's the Malice Savior, JK. Arborator coming in at 59. Dark Lord Core, 47. You also get to see all of the Rescue Ace good stuff here for 44. Interesting. Now, Spentas coming in at 44. Had we gotten Borreload Savage Dragon, I think the reality of this card would be much different. I think people would be going, crazy over this card. Because Borreload Savage Dragon would create an entirely new Magistus build that would just see heavy amounts of play. Unfortunately, we just don't see that right now. That's just not the reality of things. So it is still an extremely good card, but it's left in a void right now. The Twins coming in at 37. Synchrodex want this. Radiant Typhoon want this. Keep in mind, Stardust Dragon is a wind monster, people. And the OCG has already been navigating towards starting to test this out in their Synchro Pile decks, because getting access to a free bounce or, being able to bing out another strong powerhouse monster on, the back burner of things is actually not too terrible. Elven Note stuff, you already know when you have a Seeker and you have an Ultra here, and they're both going to be cards that are going to exceed, more than one of in the builds. Unfortunately, the reality of this is going to be they're going to be expensive. And when you dig down here into the Ultra slots, the Radiant Typhoon Link 2 being an Ultra, you need 2 to 3 of these to play the deck. Diania also being an ultra rare, the value is going to trickle into the ultra rare slots, and you're going to start to see things like this pushing up. The Ecclesia and the Dark Dragon, 30. Looks like Kit's coming in at 18. This one's going to be interesting, because right now what we do know about Kit is it works really good in Tri-Brigade Yummy. Honestly, Tri-Yummy is looking like probably one of the funner decks that you can actually pick up and give a shot, and I'm actually kind of excited to see where that's going to go. Dark Lord Evening Star, 15s. You can get the GMX deck core really, really cheap. Mercurium, once again, this card's a one-of. Alright, you're able to access the fact a one-of toggles into additional one-ofs for you to be able to filter through is interesting. Carmel coming in at 11 as well. We have the Fur Hire core at 11, and we've also got Magnet Warrior cores coming in at 11 as well. The Cyframe Omega also looking kind of cheap. You also get the Assault Mode core. Hey, it's good news. If you're a casual player, and the big thing you were looking forward to most in this set was honestly Assault Mode stuff, because that's where I am. Crown's cool and all, and you're going to need it for competitive play, but if you wanted to play just the Assault Mode's, turbo good stuff, I think this was actually looking not bad. Ripper M coming in at $8. This card's going to be really good, but once again, this is a one-of. You're not going to be breaking any craziness with this. The Art Mage Ultra also coming in. Non-Finito is going to change a lot of the ways that you're going to be looking at Art Mage going forward. Same thing with Boral Shroud. And once again, Shalras being an ultra rare, this is a fine inclusion in the deck, but once again, the things that you need to be worried about are going to be the Albaz stuff to, fill in those voids so you can do your thing. Also, Zaren being a super rare was actually a really big savior. If they'd made this an ultra rare, I think people would have lost their minds. I've already seen people complaining about Zaren in, its rarities already, which I don't think is too bad. I've also had people going, "Oh, Zaren's going to get banned." No, I don't think so. It's a good card, but it's not gonna break anything too crazily. Outside of this, you just start to dip down into the smaller ends of stuff. So your takeaways here, people. This set is very top end heavy. Very. We are 3 weeks away from, probably one of the biggest YCSs in the game's history. The 300th. People are going to want cards. People want the bling right now. It's looking very interesting. And once again, discount code MCO40 will save you on your purchase on both Gamer's Choice and Kong's. Check it out. We'll be back tomorrow morning with another market watch because there's some really stupid stuff happening around the meta being established right now. You guys have a good rest of your day. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.